bring the zone alive and the usage, not the volume of registrations. Also the volume is very important, but it's not the topic. Some registries are seeing that as a topic.
So I think it's really interesting what domain names proved, and what really .com proved in the early days of the internet, is that a domain name is a great call to action in your marketing, right? Early on, when companies started having websites for the first time, they didn't really understand it. Most businesses didn't even realize they needed to have a website until some brands started putting their domain name in advertising, right? All of a sudden you'd see commercials, and at the end of the ad it would say www.companyname.com, and that really told businesses and business owners that they had to have a website and they had to use it as part of their marketing. And I think the same thing will be true now with the new domain extensions. I think what we can learn and what businesses can learn and what registrars can learn from the early days of .com is that a domain name makes a great call to action. You need to use your domain name in your marketing materials, and therefore if you have a great, memorable domain name, something that's easy to remember, that means something, it's going to be more effective in that advertising. And when people start doing that, when we start seeing more and more businesses using a new domain extension in their advertising and marketing materials, that's when the world really will wake up and people will truly understand that anything to the right of the dot can be a domain name.
Hosters have big opportunities when it comes to new TLDs, right? We find ourselves in a market today where customers don't find the right choice for the domain names. I think the default in the the gTLD environment is .com, but there are like over 120 million .coms or so, and it's very hard to find a good name in a legacy extension, right? So new TLDs offer an opportunities where hosters can offer the exact same choice that the customer wants, right? It's about giving him an identity that matches his actual identity on the internet, not something that is, an extension of what he is. So I think new TLDs can be used to offer first choice to customers, and I think in that way it can definitely influence positively the hosting businesses.
Well, as you know, there are thousands of new companies being formed every day. So in the current saturated domain space, we expect the likes of .gmbh and .ltd, for example, both of which are launching in April, to give these new businesses fresh new opportunities to get a short and relevant domain name for their business.
About one domain name. So the new gTLDs are an option to present your message in a direct TLD or direct domain name. So we are often talk about you can register .club or .tech for your company if you're a tech company, but you can also register if you are at a marketing campaign and you're using a new gTLD. So that's a very big option, and that's one of the keys that we have to educate the customers and tell them they can register more domain names for the campaign, and the clients see directly what happened on the website. You don't have to put in, and then you see what happened, you see it directly. So that's a very good option.